Welcome back to our channel. Before we get started, click the subscribe button down below and give us a huge thumbs up. Ex2L.
Abu. 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 Hello, my pretty mamas. Hello, my pretty baby. Hi guys, so my baby is crying, so we're doing a DoorDash. It's our first time doing DoorDash. It was Buffalo Wild Wings for $10.50. This is the experience. We were actually on our way driving back home, and Licky was trying to figure out how to close the app to like end it because our baby was screaming and we weren't getting anything. We were driving for maybe like 6 minutes ish. So we're at Buffalo Wild Wings. He's actually, I see him sitting on the bench, so I guess they told him to wait, but after watching a lot of like videos, you shouldn't wait, like that's bad. And it said to deliver by 8:22. And that's what time it is right now. So I mean, I don't know what's happening. We have all our 3 kids with us. Erzae is in charge of Lily and Leah is sleeping. So yeah, Licky is actually waiting. We got really excited and I'm driving, so he was the one that was gonna pick it up. So he was like, we're driving home and he was like, oh, we got Buffalo Wild Wings, and he was like, oh, it says $10.50. And then we got excited, so he just accepted it. But he has my phone and I have no idea how far the delivery drive is, so I'm like, is this one gonna be worth it? I mean, it says $10.50 and I know compared to like other people that's high, and right now is $1 peak for my area. So that's how it is right now. I'll let you guys know other things, but the baby's about to start crying again, so now I have to get out the car and go rock her. She has her bottle, Passy, a whole bunch of toys, but this is her bedtime, so she is a grouch. But we really wanted to test it out. So if she doesn't end up going to sleep anytime soon, there's Ari, then we might just go back home and continue this tomorrow. I guess you'll see as this video goes on. But we are very excited.
Now I'm gonna look for something for you to download.
Okay. Licky's at his friend's house because he wanted to see him. They need to talk about something, you know, weirdos. But so I ended my dash. It said, so I was gonna dash till, Ari, don't make so much noise. I was gonna dash till 9 because that's what it recommended I do, but it said when I ended my dash, it said that it needed dashers until 1 a.m. But since Licky's here, I don't want to keep dashing because I have the kids in the car. I'm not trying to leave them in the car while I pick up an order, and I'm not going to bring them all out of the car to get an order. But so I did it from 8:04 and then I ended my dash at 8:59. So basically like almost an hour, and I made $11, which I don't think that is that great. But I feel like, so it was $10.50, but then it ended up being $11. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you guys see that? Total $11. And the drop-off area, so when I picked it up at Buffalo Wild Wings, the house was only 4 minutes away, and it was so easy. It was a corner house, and they had their porch light on, and then it said to leave at the door, which I did. And then I ran back to the car because they had like their Ring doorbell, and that thing was like going off, so I told it hi. I didn't ring it, but it was going off. And then I came back in the car, and then I looked at my phone, and then it said to take a picture, or I handed it to them. And I was like, it says take a picture. So I ran back out of the car, and then I took a picture, and then I ran back to the car. And then I was parked across the street, and then Licky was like, you look suspicious. He's like, you look like you're trying to rob somebody. And plus I had my mask on. I did wear a mask. I had a mask on. This is the mask I was wearing. I had a mask on, picking up the food and delivering it. And so that was awkward. And also I did, so remember I told you Licky was waiting. We ended up switching off. Lily was screaming, and then Licky got a little embarrassed because he was like, I have a good job. He's like, people are gonna judge me. In Buffalo Wild Wings, there was a lot of people drinking at the bar, and there was a lot of people that Licky knew, so he started to feel some type of way. So he came back to the car and made me go, and they took almost 30 minutes from the time that it said it was going to be ready. So if Buffalo Wild Wings was actually on time, then this wouldn't have been bad at all. It would have made it worth it. But no, they were behind and they took forever. Like, I was so close to ending the order. They were like, oh, 10 more minutes. And I was getting so impatient, and then I could hear Lily crying from the car. Like, he was trying to calm her down. And Lily is our 4-month-old, and she is to the point where if she cries for longer than, I'll say like 3-4 minutes, she'll start throwing up. So she threw up. And then, so right now, I know she fell asleep, so I'm obviously not gonna shower her. It's 9:03 p.m. So when we get home, I'm gonna have to wipe her down. But I don't know how long Licky's gonna take here with seeing his friend. But I'm just gonna click done, and that's actually pretty cool. So right here it says earnings. My first time ever clicking this. So my active time was 36 minutes, and my dash time was 56 minutes, and I have no idea what those mean, but you know. And yeah, and then it says my balance this week was $11. What does this say? Payout method, direct deposit. It says free weekly transfers are sent each Monday to have my account. Payments may take 2 to 3 days to arrive into your account. Set up fast pay. I heard that setting up fast pay isn't that necessary unless you really need the money, and I don't really need the money because I heard that they take a portion of your money, so I don't need that. But yeah, so this is what it says. I made $11 for 56 minutes, which is basically like a minimum wage. I think minimum wage here is like $10.50 or something, but it's just because Buffalo Wild Wings took so dang long, so that kind of sucks. Let me see my ratings. I guess with just one person, they don't have any ratings yet. Nothing popped up. But yeah, so when I took over for Leaky, when I went to go wait for the food, I texted the customer and I told them, I was like, hey, I'm waiting for your order, but Buffalo Wild Wings is taking longer than expected. And then they thumbs up my text. They liked it. And then it just says, please leave at the front door. And then it even said that in the direction. So, which I did. I mean, that was actually fun, but I got kind of nervous. But this is what it looks like right now. But I got kind of nervous. So yeah, I live on Oahu, Hawaii, whatever. But yeah, so that's what's happening. So these are the promos that it's saying. I guess it's for like my area. I don't know, it's my first time actually on the app. I got my my bag and my red card yesterday, but yesterday after Leaky finished work, because I need him because we have kids, you know. So it was kind of late already, and plus he had work this morning, so I was like, oh, we'll try it tomorrow after work because tomorrow he's off. But now tomorrow in the morning I really want to try it. So it says Eva to Kapolei, which is the area that I'm in, that I've DoorDash in. So it says tomorrow for Friday, the peak pay is an additional $2 between 4 p.m. to 8:59 p.m. Ooh, extra $2. That's like tonight was only extra $1. And then it has Saturdays and Sundays. So Saturday is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. is $2.50, and then Saturday from 4 p.m. to 8:59 is $4. We are gonna try that because Leaky is actually off, so I'm gonna keep looking at this. It has all like the other cities. I am totally an amateur, and Buffalo Wild Wings made it stressful, so now I know that if I have another Buffalo Wild Wings, I won't need to rush there, because once it popped up we kind of rushed there, and I will just take my time or deny it. Like I was so close to canceling the order because I was like, it's taking kind of long. So when I clicked on it, I think it said that my tip was $7. So if it was 11 minus the 7, so I mean, how do I know that there's a way you can look at it and click on it, but I don't know how. Over here, I found it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'd probably screenshot it, but I'm not gonna remember to find it. I take so much pictures the other day by the time I edit this. So it says $11, DoorDash pay was $4, customer tip was $7. Oh yeah, baby. Thank you, tip. But their order was like $60. Like they had a big order.
Mommy,
what?
is this traffic journey?
No, you can use that. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here and rush Leaky so we can go home and go to sleep. Bye. So we are back home. So I did one more order. So this was my total earnings was $21. I'm just gonna read it. $21. So my DoorDash pay in total for my 2 deliveries was $7, and both customer tips were $14. Each was $7. So I did 2 dashes. One was $11, and then one I got $10. So when we were leaving our friend's house, we were driving away, and then I told him about how it asked me if I wanted to extend. So he's like, just test it out while we were driving home. So then I turned it on, and right before we left the house, I got my second one, which was Burger King, and Burger King was literally right down the road from where we were. So I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. But I wasn't thinking about where we had to deliver. So where we had to deliver, it's kind of like just a long street, a long road to drive in, and then you have to do like a security check and all that. So they check your car, yeah, like it has to be up to date, blah blah. Luckily, I guess since I said DoorDash, they just basically took down my license plate and then let me in. But then the house was like all the way deep in there, so then that took a while. And then in the directions it said it was a corner house, but then it told us to take a left turn. So we turned in, but then before we took a left turn, there was somebody standing at the corner like of a house. So I was like, I think that's the house. But Leaky was in charge of telling me where to go because I was driving, and then he was on the GPS, so he wasn't on the dasher, so he didn't see that it said corner house. So then I ended up reversing, and then the guy was like walking towards us. I guess he realized that it was us because we looked lost. And then I was like, oh, DoorDash, and it was for a girl's name. And then he was like, oh yeah, and then I gave it, and then we left. And then as we were driving out, we got another DoorDash opportunity, I guess. And then I think it was like $7 or something, but then it was for a Jack in the Box, and there's no Jack in the Box near us. It's like maybe like a 20-25 minute drive. So then I was like, no. So we declined that. So that was my first decline. And then as we were driving, we got another one, and it was, I think it said $12. So I was so excited. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, accept it. So Licky accepted it, because I don't know what state you are in, but here being on your phone is illegal. Even if you're using GPS, if you're holding in your hand, you can get a ticket. Like, it's illegal. So it's like he was in charge of it, and I have like my navigation on my screen in my car, but then it's like nighttime and I forgot my glasses, and my vision is not that great at night, so I need my glasses. So that sucked. That was not a good part of me. I need to remember to bring my glasses. But then, so we pulled over, and then he was like, oh, it's saying Nimitz. That was the street. I mean, you guys don't know what that is, but that is like a good maybe 30 to 40 minute drive. Like, that's kind of far. Like, we got to get on the freeway to go, and like where we are, like where our location is, there's like good places where we don't need to go on the freeway. So I was like, oh no. So I pulled over, and then I canceled it, and I said it was too far. And then we were driving again, and then it was for a McDonald's. It was $6, and then I accepted it. And then we were driving, and then there was a McDonald's near us. There's two McDonald's in my city, so that it was the one away from us. And then I was like, I really didn't want to drive there, and I was like, oh, whatever. So I started driving there, and then I realized like my vision was getting really, like, it was so blurred. I was like, I'm gonna say I can't do this, and I'm just gonna end my dashes so I can go home. Oh, and also one more thing, the Jack in the Box one told us that if we didn't do it, my completion rate was gonna drop to a 50%. And I was like, whatever, just drop it, because it wasn't close. And then I was like, oh, whatever. But then, yeah, so then I ended it. So I feel like my rating is probably going to be bad, because I ended like 2, and then I denied 1 that said that they really needed me in their area. So let me see my ratings. See my ratings? I don't have any ratings yet. So just dashes. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so that's what I got so far. So I mean, I guess for dashing for maybe like almost 2 hours, I got $21, which, I mean, I guess is okay. Compared to, I guess, I know they say that every area is different, but when I was watching, a lot of people didn't really get that high of pays. So, and it's not even peak pay anymore. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's it. I'm hoping to try and do it again in the morning. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in the morning. So I think I'm just gonna end this video here, because I know I did a lot of talking. This is my first time. So yeah, I completed just 2 dashes. And will I do this again? I think I would, but I think it's kind of hard with kids. But I mean, I wanted it to be like my little mom's side hustle, because I stay home while Licky is like the main, sorry, it's my security camera, is like the main, is like the sole provider. Like, I have like a little side money here and there, you know, like YouTube this and stuff, but like, I don't know, I see a lot of people say that they make a lot from DoorDash, so I really want to test it out. So I mean, it was kind of frustrating. Buffalo Wild Wings made my first experience in my first place kind of difficult, because I was like, why is this taking so long? So I feel like if I have another peak area for Buffalo Wild Wings, either one, I wouldn't rush it if it was a good pay and the destination was close. Like, the drop off was really close to where Buffalo Wild Wings is. But yeah, I think I need to pay attention. I don't know if it's before you accept or after you accept, but when I was watching videos, because I watched a lot of videos prior to me applying to be a DoorDash driver, but I know it says that you can see kind of the area of where you need to deliver, but mine, when I was trying to look for it, I couldn't see it. That's another reason why I canceled the McDonald's, because if I had to first drive more farther to the second McDonald's that's in our city, and then what if I had to deliver farther again, then I'm gonna be like, that really wasn't worth the $6, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people said do like $1 per mile, but then it's like, I need to learn how to see that, you know. So I'm gonna watch more videos after I end this video. But yeah, so please give me a thumbs up if you guys want to request any type of other videos or have any tips or tricks for me. Please leave them down below, and I'll see you in my next DoorDash video. Also, I'll create a DoorDash playlist, so I have the link below if you guys want to see what else I do while trying to be a DoorDash driver. But yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.
Subscribe.